Want to do this quick live stream, but before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Karkadash, the monks of the apostles, the monks of the elders, a great millstone who rule well and taught us truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, preach his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful elect, and spoken bird, and one say Shalom. So as you've seen from the title, all right, this new Sodom and Gomorrah, Babylon, America will be overthrown. All right, and we can't wait for that. And now we're coming into this Pride Month, or it is Pride Month, and hey, they showing their horns. They showing who they really are. All right, they pushing this wickedness upon our people, upon our children, and guess what? This place will go down. All right, so we just got to keep on playing our part and prophesying. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get some scriptures. It's Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than proud in spirit. All right, so we're waiting for the end of this eon. We're waiting for the end of this rulership. Okay, because this place is wicked as hell. It's got to go. It's got to go, man. Like I said earlier, it's pushing this wickedness upon our children, upon us, trying to have us accept their wickedness, man. You know, they're also trying to equate, you know, our suffering, what the Israelites went through, with their suffering. No, man. Okay, these people got to go. All right, and it also says patient in spirit is better than proud in spirit. And what's their slogan, man? Pride. All right, when you go into the scriptures, pride was not made for men. Okay, hey, you nothing but a worm. Matter of fact, these heathens who are ruling over us, they're like a drop of spit to the Lord. That's why you got that pride on you, man. It's Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. Slaki, excuse me. There's no new thing under the sun. So, that spirit of Sodom and Gomorrah is here today. All right. Esau, Edom, ruling in the past. All right. Hey, he's ruling now. And this time, hey, he has turned up the wickedness. He has turned up the wickedness, man. All right. And the prophets that have been, hey, they're back here today prophesying. The wicked 2/3 that were back here, back then, hey, they're back here today, awaiting their judgment. Okay, so there's no new thing under the sun. Matter of fact, let's get this right here. Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 28. Which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not one man among 1,000 have I found. But a woman among all those have I not found. All right. So like, I'm going to read that again. I don't think I read that right. Ecclesiastes 7 and 28. Which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not one, a man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those I have not found one. Found Slaki. But I'm bringing out this scripture because, you know, I saw on social media, kind of roughly paraphrasing it, what they posted. You had this Israelite woman, appeared to be Israelite woman, and what she posted on social media, it was like thank God for Pride Month, and because somebody was thinking, you know, to off themselves, take themselves into the spirit world, I should say, keep it PG. But instead of them doing that, you know, hey, they're proud to be who they are. They're proud to be bisexual, something to that effect. And I'm like, man, this place got to go. You know, you see the wickedness of our people, especially some of our Israelite women, man, being joined unto Esau, Edom, you know, accepting their ways. You know, this place got to go. All right. Verse 29, lo, this only have I found, that power have made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions. You see that? The Lord made us to be upright, but we follow the way of the heathens, man. The majority of our people follow the ways of the heathens instead of following the Lord to the T, well, to the best of their ability. You know, that's what we're called to do, follow the Lord to the best of our ability. But hey, Jake, they hear that you can't get a line up. They hear that you can't eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, and they off, man. Matter of fact, let's get this. This is Proverbs 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. And that's what our people has done. You see him with the blonde hair. Matter of fact, you got Marcus Smart right now in the NBA game wearing that green hair, man. Hey, we Israelites, man. We have a standard that we live by. We're not supposed to be following our oppressors, man. We're not supposed to, hey, shalom, brother. YASHAMIAHLA. We're not supposed to be choosing any of their ways. All right? Matter of fact, Proverbs 16 and verse 29, a violent man enticeth his neighbor and leadeth him into the way that is not good. And that's Esau, Edom, MO. He knows that sin is our kryptonite. He tried to keep us away from our power. So what you see, matter of fact, you had that Nike commercial or whatever advertisement, and who they have? They had Jake, man. Jake wearing the dress. And plus, you know, Esau, Edom, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He has our people out here. You know, hey, you want this bread, you want this money, you want to be good in this society. Well, you got to do this, and that. You know, hey, you got to lay down with another man. You know, all types of wickedness. Hey, even the people in Hollywood, they will tell you. Let me get this right here, because we have a standard that we live by, that the Lord has given us. All right, and since we're not living by this standard, I believe it's scripture in Leviticus, I'm not mistaken, which I may get it, I may not. All right, because we're chastised 7 times for not following the Lord. All right, so let's read the standard which the Lord has given us. Deuteronomy 18 and verse 9. When thou art come into the land which the Lord Yahweh thy power giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. And what are some of those abominations? Sacrificing unto devils. All right. Men lying down with men. Men lying down with beasts. Hey, you got Jake out here doing that, man. There shall not be found among you any one that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that uses divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or wizard, or necromancers. Hey, the Lord has given us this standard, man. We're not supposed to do those things. But in this kingdom, hey, you can do whatever you want. That do with thy will spirit, man. You know? And that's what Jake is out here doing. You know, at one point, hey, they're protesting that they can kill their own children. Another point, they're protesting that you got all these mass shooters. Hey, it's confusion out here, man. Hey, protect our children from all these mass shooters. Hey, shalom, brother. YASHAMIAHLA. All right. Choose a side, man. Hey, this is a hypocritical nation indeed, man. Hypocritical nation indeed. And that's why we got to get up out of here. Matter of fact, I'm going to get verse 13. Thou shalt be perfect with Yahweh thy power. All right. And this time, hey, we're supposed to be perfect to the Lord to the best of our ability, man. But Jake hears that, hey, they don't want to do this. You know, so the water Yahweh Shemiel Shah for the standard that we live by to the best of our ability. Lord willing, we get delivered out of this wicked place and see the downfall of this wicked ass place. Let's get this right here. Leviticus 18 and 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination, and that's what they pushing out here in Babylon the Great. And matter of fact, hey, Esau, Edom knows this, man. But hey, he's working for the spiritual demon Satan, which he doesn't realize the spiritual demon Satan works for Yahweh by Yahushua. So hey, hey, the Lord got this man in a trick bag. You know, he knows that his destruction is coming, but he got to keep on doing all these rituals, doing all this stuff, pushing this wickedness upon the people, trying to prolong his kingdom, which is not going to work. It's not going to work, man. All right. Leviticus 20:13, precept to that. If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed abomination, and that's what they pushing out here in Babylon the Great. They shall surely be put to death. The blood shall be upon them. The Lord didn't say they might, perhaps. No, he said they surely shall be put to death. And hey, you go to matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Give me 1 second while I turn to it. Proverbs 8. I believe it's Proverbs 8. No, Ecclesiastes 8. Let me see. Yeah, Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. You see that? So they're thinking, oh man, I can do this, so I can do that. Ain't nothing happened to me. Well, the Lord is just reserving you for judgment, man. At the water, brother, this is our House of Morning 7. My brother that preaches with me at the camp. This is our Numbers 23 and verse 19. Power is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Have he said, and shall he not do it? Or have he spoken, and shall he not make it good? You see, the Lord's not a man that he should lie. If he said it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And just like when we read these scriptures, we go out there and prophesy, hey, it's already written that this man's kingdom is going to be destroyed. Let me get this right here in 2 Chronicles 33 and verse 8, because as we read, you know, this particular individual, at least he got mercy from the Lord. But the times that we coming into, a lot of you jakes ain't going to get that mercy, man. You know, a lot of you jakes are not going to get that mercy. All right. This is 2 Chronicles 33 and verse 8. Neither will I any more remove the foot of Israel from out of the land which I have appointed for your fathers, so that they will take heed to do all that I've commanded them, according to the whole law and statutes and the ordinance by the hand of Moses. So Manasseh made Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem to err and to do worse than the heathens. You see that? Hey, this man set up our people to do worse than the heathens, man. Hey, you can equate that with some of these pastors out there. Our pastors preach that hey, you can eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You know, you see their conduct. They out there laying down with other brothers' wives in the church. You know, worse, man. Horrible. Whom the Lord had destroyed before the children of Israel. Here the Lord has done so many great things before our people, and our people still turned their back on the Lord. Manasseh to his people, but they would not hearken. Slakia, verse 10, and the Lord spake to Manasseh and to his people, but they would not hearken. And hey, how the Lord speaking now by the mouth of the prophets. Hey, when they hear you, they hear the Lord. And if they don't take heed, so what, man? Just know that they're going to get a judgment. Wherefore the Lord Yahweh Shall brought up them, the captains of the hosts of the kings of Assyria, which took Manasseh among the thorns, and bound him with fetters, and carried him to Babylon. Hey, once again, hey, you can equate that to 2/3. Their judgment is coming, man. And when he was when he was in affliction, he besought the Lord his power, and humbled himself greatly before the Lord of his fathers, and prayed unto him, and he was entreated of him, and he heard his supplications, and the Lord brought him to Jerusalem into his kingdom. And then Manasseh knew that the Lord Yahweh, by Yahushua, he was power. Now, a lot of our people in this time that's coming up, man, when Jacob's trouble pops up, they're not going to get that luxury. Okay? Because when you read Proverbs 1, all right, they're going to turn to the Lord, but it's going to be too late. The men of the Lord going to be laughing at you. Like, hey, you should have took the time and served the Lord now instead of, lollygagging. But, hey, our people don't want to do that, man. Let's get some more, and then we'll close out. So I don't want this to be too long. This is Jeremiah 16 and verse 10. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt show this people all these words, they shall say unto thee, wherefore hath the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin that we have committed against Yahweh our power? Then thou shalt say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, saith the Lord, and have walked after other gods, and have served them, and worshipped them, and have forsaken me, and have not kept my law. Ye have done worse than your fathers. For behold, ye have walked every one after the imagination of his evil heart. They may not hearken unto me. All right, and you see that's what Jake today. All right, they're envying the oppressor, man. They're doing the ways of the oppressor, of this wicked, evil man. Hey, as I read earlier, there's nothing new under the sun. So you see Jake out here wilding out, man. They're doing worse than their forefathers. And as you see, hey, our nation was once a nation of warriors. But you see them now. They out here, they out here forsaking the Lord, man. Now you got grown-ass men with blonde hair, and they out here twerking, man. Worse than their forefathers. All right? Verse 13, therefore I will cast you out of the land into the land that ye have not known, neither ye nor your fathers. There ye shall serve other gods day and night, where I will not show you favor. And hey, we're coming into the time where the Lord is not going to show our people favor, man. All right? He is not going to show our people favor. House of Mourning 7, Judges 10 and verse 13. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. The Lord is not going to deliver our people anymore. The 2/3, I should say. All right, you want to keep on following the ways of Babylon? You want a grown-ass man want to lay down with other men? You want to twerk out here? Lord ain't going to save you. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation, and they're not. All right, Esau Edom is not going to deliver you, Jake's out here. He's going to show his horns. Deuteronomy 9 and 24 from House of Mourning 7 again. Ye have been rebellious against Yahweh from the day that I knew you. Ooh, you see that? All right, because you have a distinction. You have the elect, Lord willing, we those men, and then you have the 2/3, and the 2/3 were made to go off and not repent. Okay, not consider that they're Israelites. All right, and even if they do know that they're Israelites, you have some that are in this thing of ours, and they out here going off, or being agents, man. They're going to be revealed. They're going to be destroyed. Let's get this right here. Getting to the point that Babylon the Great, this new Sodom and Gomorrah, is going to be overthrown, and there's nothing new under the sun. This is Genesis 19 and 13. This is the angel speaking. For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord Yahweh Shemiah, and the Lord has sent us to destroy it. And that's why we want that spiritual mark at the wall, as you read in Ezekiel 9 and 4. All right, because the Lord is going to have these angels out here, wreaking havoc. And Lord willing, we those men, and we get that market of exemption. All right. And just like the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, the Lord, I may get that scripture in Jeremiah, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's eyes. All right, which the Lord has been reserving judgment unto this place, man. And when he destroys this place in 1 hour, it's going to be miraculous, man. And Lord willing, we those men be able to see this place be destroyed. Verse 14, Lot went out and spake unto his sons and the sons-in-law, which married his daughters, and said, up and get you out of this place, for the Lord will destroy the city. But he seemed as one that marketh unto his sons-in-law. Verse 15, when the morning arose, the angels hastening Lot, saying, Arise, take thy wife, thy 2 daughters, which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of this city. You know, the water YASHAMIAHLA with his wisdom, knowledge, understanding. You know, the Lord also has angels watching over us, pushing us to do these lessons, pushing us to go harder for the Lord. All right, so there's nothing new on the sun. Hey, Lot's probably back here today. Verse 17, and it came to pass when they brought them forth abroad, he said, Escape for thy life, look not behind thee, neither stay thou in all the plain, escape to the mountains, lest thou be consumed. Why he say not look back? You know, that because that's also a spiritual, right? Because we're not supposed to be looking back. Once you get into this truth, you're supposed to stand 10 toes deep for the Lord. You're not supposed to be looking back. All right. Let me see. I'm going to get verse 24. Then the Lord YASHAMIAHLA shall rain upon Sodom and Gomorrah, brimstone and fire, from the Lord out of heaven. And that's going to happen again, this time with ICBM missiles. And he overthrew those cities and all the plains and the inhabitants of the cities, and that which grew upon the ground. But his wife looked back behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. All right. So that destruction is going to come. But Lot's wife, an example of an Israelite looking back. Okay, you're not supposed to be looking back. You're supposed to, like I said earlier, stand 10 toes deep for the Lord. All right. It's Isaiah 13 and verse 9. In Babylon, in the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when power overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Hey, we waiting for that, man. We waiting to see this place being overthrown like Sodom and Gomorrah. And it's going to be even miraculous than that. Let's get this right here. Jeremiah 51. I'm going to start at verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon. Deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord YASHAMIAHLA's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. All right. So what does that mean? All right, you're not supposed to be looking back. Stand 10 toes deep for the Lord. All right. So Lord willing, you will be delivered. If you still following the ways of Babylon, you will be cut off. Because the Lord's vengeance is going to be known once this place starts to get destroyed and when it will be destroyed and after. All right. The Lord's name will be famous again in the land. Verse 7, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord YASHAMIAHLA's eye, meaning, hey, this place, the sins has reached up into heavens, and the Lord is waiting for this place to be destroyed, man. All right, the Lord is going to destroy this place like no other. It's going to be beautiful. Lord willing, we those men to be able to see it. You know, the judgment that the Lord has waiting for this place. Hey, these Edomites just don't know. You 2/3 Jakes just don't know. That made all the earth drunken, and the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. And you see these other nations following the ways of Babylon. They got the women above men. They got their men out of order. The men acting like women. Their women acting like men. It's all out of order, man. So these other nations are mad. They see, hey, I believe it was last year, China didn't want their men to be homosexual, you know, be effeminate, if I'm not mistaken. All right. They seen the error in the ways of Babylon. It's not good for them. Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, she will be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for judgment reach unto heavens, and is lifted up even to the skies. All right. So this place is not going to be destroyed, man. All right. I mean, Slacky. This place will be destroyed. All right. Shalom, YASHAMIAHLA, Shalom. All right. This place will be destroyed. Okay. This place will not be healed. All right. So you Jakes out there that's trying to make this place as the Holy Roman Empire, you know, all Jake's ruling. No, this place has a judgment coming to it. All right, its sins has reached up into heavens. You Jakes may have forgotten the judgment and all the harsh treatment that Esau, Edom has done to us people, but the Lord has not forgotten. You know, because that's why I had to do that lesson a couple of days ago. You know, that slavery, it's like after slavery was worse than slavery, man. Just grabbing up Jake, throwing them in the cotton field, you know, working them to death. Let's see, verse 10, the Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord Yahweh Shemiah, our power. That's what we're doing right now. Make bright the arrows. Let's talk about the nuclear missiles. Gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it. Hey, that's why you're seeing these other nations rise up. Let the weak say I'm strong. And that's why you're also seeing Russia rising up against Babylon. You know, hey, the prophet spoke about it first. All right, hey, this book is this Bible spoke about it first. All right. This place, Babylon the Great, which is America, Sodom and Gomorrah, will be destroyed. Let's see, verse 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he's the former of all things. And Israel is a rod of his inheritance. And we the greatest people on earth. And these other nations are going to know that very, very soon. They're going to see that spiritual power emanating from the men of the Lord. Hey, they're going to see the Lord's Son, the host of angels, men of the Lord. Matter of fact, as I read, Yahweh of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe, weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. You see? Hey, the Lord's going to destroy this kingdom. And how is he going to do it? Hey, he's going to use the men of the Lord. He's going to use the angels, his son. He's going to use these ICBM missiles. Verse 21, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and the rider, and with thee I will break in pieces the chariot and his rider. Hey, man, call Lord Yahweh Shemiah, Lord, when we be a part of that. And with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, because the Lord's not a respecter of persons. And especially if you Edomite, it's not going to be a pretty day for you in that day, man. Young man and the maid, I will also break in pieces. With thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will also break in pieces the husband and his yoke of oxen. Hey, you ain't going to be able to have anything, man. You ain't going to have anything in your name anymore, Esau, Edom. All right? It's not going to be pretty for you. All right? And we're going to be back in power. We're going to be ruling everything. And with thee will I break in pieces the captains and the rulers. I will render, verse 24, I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of the Chaldees and all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord Yahweh Shemiah, for all their wickedness, for pushing all this wickedness upon our people, for all this death, hell, and destruction that they put upon our people. Hey, they're going to get that get back, man. They're going to get that 1,000 years of slavery. Verse 25, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks. Now I will make thee a burnt mountain. You see, hey, this place is going to be made most desolate. All right. And thou shalt not take thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for foundations, but thou shalt be desolate forever, saith the Lord Yahweh Shemiah, because this place is going to be made a remembrance of how not to rule, how not to govern your kingdom. All right. So I'm going to get a couple more scriptures. I'm going to close out. So this is Proverbs 33. Proverbs 3 and verse 33. The curse of the Lord Yahweh Shemiah is in the house of the wicked. All right. Because they're made to be destroyed. They're made to be destroyed. But he blessed the habitation of the just. So Lord, when we those men, our habitation, you know, now in time of Jacob's trouble, and especially in the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be blessed. All right, so stand 10 toes deep for the Lord. Let's get verse 35. I'm going to close it out right here. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools. And who's the biggest fool? That's Esau, Edom. Second to them, hey, that's the 2/3. So, hey, shame is going to cover you 2/3 for following the ways of Esau, Edom. And definitely shame is going to be upon you Edomites, man, for pushing this wickedness upon our people, man. All right. Matter of fact, brother brought out GMS, thy kingdom come, 2nd Ezra 11 and verse 29. Are not thou it that remainest of the 4 beasts, whom I made to reign in the world, that the end of their times might come through them? You see? Hey, you have a judgment coming to you, Esau, Edom. All right? and you can't escape it, man. Matter of fact, what's this? I'm gonna have to get that. Job 14 and 4, I believe. All right. Because the Lord is going to use us to bring to also bring down this man's kingdom. He's using us now to bring down this man's kingdom. Job 14 and verse 4, who can bring a clean thing out of a unclean? Not one. All right. So, hey, you know, you got these people out here saying, you know, so-called Christians, you can eat whatever you want, do whatever you want. No, man. Or these Christians trying to have universal salvation. No, these people are the wicked. They're made to be destroyed. Verse 5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. You see? So your time of rulership is set in the Lord's mind. All right? Hey, you're not going to go past this time, man. Like Esau, Edom talking about 2030. All right? Trying to make plans for 2030. Hey, you may not make it to 2030. The way things is going, how fast your kingdom is falling, you're not going to make it to 2030, man. All right? You have a judgment coming to you, and all this wickedness that you pushing, you are going to be destroyed. Matter of fact, you are going to be a laughing stock of the nations, man. But I'm gonna end it right there. See if anybody else commented. The Wilder brothers for commenting on the comment board. I'm gonna end it right there. Lord willing, to edify. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Karkadash, the bonds of the apostles, the bonds of the elders, a great millstone, who will well and taught his truth, and the YAHSHAWAR, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.